Morning, folks. Welcome to a slightly windy but blustery Wells next to the sea. Or Wells next to the sea. It's not to the sea, is it? It's Wells next to the sea. Yeah, now we were terrible YouTubers yesterday. We didn't do much because the weather wasn't very good. And we're just coming over to have a look at this. So, we're in the Shortstow car park. Pay on foot. Pay at the station by exit before returning to vehicle.
It's a £5.
It's a £5, yeah.
8 a.m. to midnight. So you could stay here all day, but it's a £5. I was sure you could
that's
come.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have a little walk around. We're also on the hunt for, if we see one cheap enough, we're on the hunt for a windbreaker, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because we've had an idea. Chancellor, let me just sort this out a minute. Chancellor's been a little bit of a pest and keeps going underneath the van and we can't get him out.
Which is fine if during the day, but if you want to go somewhere and then you have to spend half an hour coaxing him out, it's really weird.
With like treats and stuff. He gets like it, like when we first get to places, doesn't he?
Yeah.
This is the fish and chip shop that everyone always talks about, French's. But we'll be coming back down to here with Graham and Wendy when they arrive next week and stuff, but we thought we'd just come down. So we didn't do nothing yesterday, so we're going to get this windbreak and cut it in half and make it low enough just to cover the side of the van. And that's the plan anyway.
Yeah. That's the plan.
We haven't showed you around Short Lane. Because basically we camped there last time, didn't we? So
yeah.
This is Stave Street. So let's go for it. Now the owners of our campsite actually have a butcher's shop here somewhere. So I might go see if there's any meats we want, eh?
Oh, yeah.
We can have a look in here. Barbecue skewers, yep, you wanted them, didn't you? We'll come back and see if we can get it cheaper up the road. I suppose the price increase is 19 quid for a windbreak. There's a bit about that. Should cover the sides of it all and everything, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Can't see the price on it, can you?
If you hold those back and those.
That's
15 for £5.
Yeah, what's that one?
That's £10, it's 29.
29?
Yeah.
These are the guys that own the site that we're on. Ooh. Jerk chicken. Yeah. This and that discount store.
Let's see what they've got then.
Yeah.
It goes back a long way, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. No, but we chop all these sort of things. Well, that was definitely a bigger shop than it looked, wasn't it?
Yeah, it went back for miles.
The best sausage rolls we've ever tasted. GQ magazine. Also, somewhere here is the Wells next to sea post office. And you can have your Amazon sent there. We haven't ordered anything yet, but we will be. So we've got a couple of bits we want. But our pharmacy, here we go.
Let's see if they've got my tooth stuff as well.
Yeah. Loads of bistros and stuff. Yeah, nice place.
Right, young man?
Hello, mate.
You alright?
Yeah.
Are you friendly?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You're friendly, yeah.
We're all friendly. The post office is down this road here then. So yeah, it's all pretty much contained in one street, which is really cool. There's a Nisa local there. We're going to get this windbreak on the way down, back towards the car, and then we'll have a walk around Wells. So we'll see you when we get on the beach. That's a great name. Nomad and the Bowerbird. Yeah, this must be a relation.
Man.
It's Tin Man, yeah. That's it. We got it. That should be just about perfect. Might even be able to cut that into 3, you know.
Yeah, it just only needs to be high enough to stop it getting over the top.
It's just an idea we've had.
Which we will share, I've no doubt.
I'm sure. We will succeed. If not slightly windy day for a walk though. And that smell of the sea is just glorious.
Yeah, it's lovely.
We've been inland for too long. Apart from that little trip down the other week down to Sizewell, haven't been to a beach properly for ages, have we? So I'm presuming the beach is right up there. You're back thinking you've already had a couple of mile walk this morning though. We'll go as far as we feel good enough to.
This is the harbour bit that comes in. And stretches right up there to the more open water. We walked along here, we've got this on video already. Last year when we were here. Not quite as hot as it was last year, but it's turned out to be quite a nice day. Hasn't it?
It turns.
I'm filming you, filming Wells.
Oh, I'm filming there, filming Wells. Yeah.
Yes, very nice.
Windswept and interesting. That was a good walk, wasn't it? Yeah. I enjoyed that. Well, we're back now. You had a drink now, boysy?
No.
It's looking here like it's about to rain, so we're going to probably head back. And your mic's not on, is it? But it don't matter. No, head back, and we'll probably just sort this gazebo out, get my old saws out, and cut it up. Not gazebo. What am I talking about? It's a windbreak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a difference between a gazebo and a windbreak.
There is a little bit, yeah. But yeah, we're going to cut it up, and hopefully my idea works, and it'll be a damn sight cheaper than the price of them awning skirts. So, cool. Anyway, we'll see you back at base camp. Well, I've picked the windiest day in the world to do it in, but my idea is I've just measured up and I can get 3 strips out of this and then cut the legs to suit. So, and then she should be able to go right the way around there, where chances there normally he goes right under. I can put a piece here at the back and a little bit at the front or the back, depending on where we are and stuff. And then when we get to Scotland, make some kind of little stands for the poles to go in, so for when we're on hard standing. So wish me luck, and let's get going. we turn the pump off. Has to be the pump off after it's been on for 2 minutes. So it all has to drain out. So we have to keep turning pump on, pump off, which is why we use those bottles. Because our pump controls our toilet flush and all the rest of it. So until we get that done, which certainly won't be happening until we get to Scotland at the very earliest. And yeah, so that's why we do that. So we're just having a spot of lunch and a cup of coffee, and we've managed to get Chancer out because he's got his eye on me sandwich. So we can get it in while he's not there. But hopefully it'll work. Oh, well, that's it in place. That's this side one. That stops him getting under there. And Lorna's now going to do some little repairs on these bits because they were pretty naffly made as usual.
Not so much repairs as stopping it.
Well, stopping it from thing. And yeah, so it's very windy here at the moment, but that'll do the trick. Bit garish colours, but go, who cares? I'll say that 20 quid and we'll have done. There's enough here to go right round the front and right round the back bit, so that should stop him wherever we are. But I better go and rescue this because it's blowing away. So, what do you reckon then? Was it a good idea? I think it is. To stop the dog. That just takes a lot of your stress away, doesn't it, Lorna?
Yeah.
Because he'll dive under there in the morning before Lorna's going for a walk with him. And to get him out, he's...
I don't know why he does it.
No,
because he loves his walk.
He loves his walk, that's right. But he does it mainly on the first few days of arrival, doesn't he?
That's worse than
and
other
then he
times,
tends
yeah.
to get a little bit better. Like he got in the car earlier quite fine. So he's always had a few issues, does that Chancer? So cool. Anyway, we're going to crack on, cut these ones in a bit, and yeah, all good. I'm so chuffed. Oh, and there we go. Let's put the 2 on for now because we don't really need the 3rd one. And yeah. Put this back. That should do the trick, but we have got the 3rd one if we need it, because he could run round here and obviously go up underneath here, and the same at the back there, but if we need it we'll put it up. He doesn't tend to go under that way, it's just literally he goes under here. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Because we've tried doing things with limpets before on this van and they don't stick properly. Always coming off and everything else, and this seemed like a reasonably affordable way of doing it. We could have run a caravan rail along and done it all properly and done all that, but we'll see how this goes, and maybe in the future, who knows. So, cool. Another job done. And we've even made Chancer a shelter. Here you go, boy. That's that then. It'll be a bit easier to get out from underneath there, won't you? You pleased?
Yeah. Yeah, at least I won't have to...
You won't have that stress, no. It's all about removing stress, isn't it? So, cool. Oh, we'll see ya. I don't even know what the time is. So, I'm going to get out of this window, I know that much. Now, some of you might know that the other week we found a chock at the New Forest. Now, the girls who left it there never got in contact, which is fine. But we come here, and this time we found a set of ramps. There's 2 of them. The other one's down there. And they were like overgrown in the grass, so God knows how long they've been here. So we've put them here in case anyone comes back for them, but if not, It might come in handy for Betty. I don't think they're strong enough for this, but yeah, people leave the strangest things. So you can see how blow it is, look. But there's a proper little camp going on here. Updates on Betty while I think about it. Brakes seem to be working fine. The smell's kind of dissipated a bit now. I didn't smell it today, but I think I've got air in the brakes. So I'm going to need to get them and have them bled or look up on YouTube, see how to do it. But yeah, so I think I've got things. The plan was I was thinking of going down there onto the concrete, which is round behind there, and doing these back ones. But to be honest with you, every time we stop, I'm touching them to see if the wheels are getting hot like the front ones did, and they're not. So I might leave it for a while, because I say the pads are only, 6-7 months old or whatever. So, and there was loads left on the front ones that we had to throw away to put new ones on. So yeah, we'll see how we go with that. Oh, well, I am definitely getting out of this wind, so we'll see, if not later, in the morning.
With the Three Musketeers going home to roost again. How funny, 3 cockerels, no hens. And Chance is just as interested as he has been. What's that, Chance? What is it? Chickens. And a good night to you too. There's a hare up there. Towards it, you'll probably see it run. Just sitting there, look. Not the Chance would stand a chance in hell of catching it. Oh, maybe. Here, rather. It's not going to move. Still all right on top of it, look. There he goes. Scaredy cat. So if you see those buildings over there with the silo towers, that's the campsite. And we're just the other side of those towers. So I didn't discover this last year, but walking down the lane, the main lane to the farm fields, right opposite is a public footpath sign that is so covered up you couldn't see it. So I've just come across this field from that gate that you might be able to make out over there. Loads of cows over there. Right the way across the middle of this field. And there's another public footpath sign here. Over this little wooden bridge. Over this stream. Which is quite lovely. Beautiful. Not going to let Chance go in it though, because the banks are like mud. I think the cows go down to drink. And I think the footpath takes us this way. Avoid the cows. Just in case I have a bull amongst them. Which I doubt, but there's lovely greens. Beautiful. So, we shall go and explore.
So this windmill that you can see in the distance is the Burnham Overy Stafes windmill. I'm not sure if we can get any closer because it's a holiday accommodation now. We're going to have a look, but this was once owned by a man called John Savoury, who was the first man to be fined for having more horses than he was licensed for, to the grand sum of £5. So after years of it being passed down through the family, it eventually ended up in the hands of the National Trust after being completely restored, and is now apparently a holiday accommodation. So we're going to have a quick look, but we don't think you can get any closer unless you walk over there.
Can't see anything.
You can from over here though.
All careful.
She's alright, she's alright. There's such beautiful countryside up here. Yeah, it used to be a completely working mill. There used to be 3 different types of mills here, but they've all disappeared. Then this one was stripped of all its gubbins and all the rest of it, and then restored by a local milling company. There doesn't seem to be anyone staying here though. Gates all locked up and stuff. That's a Tower windmill. Very imposing figure on this Norfolk coast. Well, beautiful. Well, thanks for the tip, Graham. Graham said, have you been to the windmill? So I thought we'd come and have a look. We're going to go back and have a look at the harbour, aren't we?
Yeah, that was the idea.
Let's do it. Whoa. Well, it's an unexpected pleasure. This is Burnham Overy Staithes Harbour. Oh. A lovely place. There's a little boat. So I presume you just go along these inlet waterways to get out to the sea. I'm not really sure how these things work, to be quite honest with you. I'm not sure what all the Union Jacks are for. Perhaps there's a show coming or something over on that piece of land over there. Lorna's staying in the car with the dog because he's already had a good walk this morning, so every time I see these little boats, it makes me wish we had one. Like a little, just a rowing boat, you know? Something like that would do perfectly. But don't need the engine. Yeah, be good fun. But yeah, I thought we'd stop here on the way back so we can have a look. And you can come and get some local coffee.